Hey guys,
Hey, hey,
welcome to Tuesday.
it's Tuesday. It's cold outside.
It is. It's cold, man. We got a fire going in the studio,
Yep.
and it's exciting. We were wondering about a logo, like what to do for a logo, and we thought, well, let's take it to the crowd. I honestly, I didn't know how many responses we would get, and I was counting it up just a little while ago, and we have like around 700 people that have responded across the different social medias. So, holy moly, thank you very much. That is awesome. And we do have a winner,
Yes.
which we'll announce soon.
Yes.
But first, let me roll out a screen while we start the show.
Bam.
My computer's over here now.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Am I still on the screen?
Yeah.
Man, I'm happy. It is Tuesday,
I'm yes.
and I have some cocktail flavored jelly beans.
Oh yeah, those aren't very good.
They're not, they're not as good as I like them to be, but they're still really sweet. I like it. I'm on a diet, and it's sweet, and I don't think jelly beans should count.
Well, no, they should never count. But I mean, when I got those free for Christmas, I was like, "Ooh, that'll be nice," because you're a jelly bean fan. And then I tried some, and it was like they're not as good. They're just weird.
That
And
one it's not so
it's not
good.
very good. I mean,
They're
like,
kind of bitter. That's weird.
yeah, maybe they're trying too hard. But
Mhm.
anyway, Randy has joined us. Says, "Hey guys."
Hey, Randy.
Nancy's with us and says, "Hey,"
Hey, Nancy.
and asked, "Are you iced in?" We are definitely iced in. I
Mhm.
mean, we are. I was, you go on and it's comedic. All the people that will, talk about the roads and what's happening, and then some people take footage, and literally the main street to and around our house is an ice skating rink. And there was some footage of cars just like going to the side and trying to come back and going to the side. I mean, it was like,
Eagle.
no, no.
Oh, Eagle's over here saying hi. Hi. Thank you, sweetheart. You're sweet.
Well, Chocolate says, I'm sorry, Nancy says chocolate donuts don't count either.
Oh,
So,
well.
I mean, we can eat all the donuts we want. And Robin's with us says, hello. Hey.
Hey, Nancy.
Kelly's with us says, hey there. Hey, Nancy. And Deborah's with us says, hello.
Well, hello.
So, yeah, we're, uh, I guess, finalizing the logo for the gallery bar.
Yeah. Oh, do you have it where we can show it? The winner?
I can pull it up on screen while you talk.
Oh, that'd be cool. Okay. So, um, so the name of the gallery has my name on it, but the logo that we selected wasn't my first choice. But I'm really, really happy with it. It was so cool. Like it was so cool to post it on social and to get so much feedback from it because Jackie and I, it's like every decision it seems like we have with this gallery. It comes down to like two things quite a bit. You're like, oh, we like this and we like this. Should we, is this glass or this glass or this light or this light or this, it's all these different things and it's hard. Like it's hard to get these decisions and so but it was really cool though because there's so much feedback coming back about the different logos, and they're really similar. One had a lighter face, one was solid,
Yes.
but there was so much like well thought out ideas and different things about it. About like light hitting it in a certain way, or and a lot of people talked about the reproduction of the logo, which
Yeah.
was totally cool, really valid. That was something we considered. The light one would just be four colors, so that'd be good, but the other one, the more solid one, was more readable probably, and this is really it's just for the sign from outside, so it's the one facing the street.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I was blown away by all the how much commentary there was and how much thought.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Randy says, I love donuts so much. He's just putting that out there for everybody.
Nice, yeah.
Barbara's joined us, says, hey, I made it. Facebook came up. I drove to work and back today and lived. That
Oh man,
sounds dangerous and crazy.
wow.
There's parts of the highway that are like a hill, obviously, ramps and stuff going to other towns around here,
That's
and
a challenge, yeah.
they're just blocked out. Like they've got the signs up that just say
There's
you
like
can't
no,
go. There's no like cars cannot make it up.
Man.
And I'm part of like some Jeep forums, and it's funny because it's like you know, in the Jeep world, it's like everybody, get together and get everybody out of ditches. So for the last 2 days, it's been, major calls for Jeeps to come get cars in the ditches,
Wow.
and I'm like, no, my Jeep would end up in the ditch. But
That's so funny. It's like the one day that a Jeep really shines. Like they have so many automotive problems and everything. Makes me think like back when I was in college and I already lost my eyesight, and it was one of the buildings where like we were inside the building. There's no windows or anywhere around there, and the lights went out. Like the electricity went totally out, and it was just pitch black. And there for like that 30 minutes or so, I ruled.
That's funny. Well, Robin says the ice sucks. I agree. Steve Emmons with us says hi all. Randy says, well, they are delicious. And Paul is with us says hi guys. Fred's with us says hello. I'm here too. Randy says I haven't left the house because of the weather. I don't think I could walk to my truck anyway. Yeah, it's dangerous out there. And Gina is with us says aloha. Glad to be here again. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey guys.
And Nancy Shackelford is with us and says, I'm in sunny California, just damp and cold today, but beautiful, of course.
Nice. That's brilliant. I don't really mind the cold weather. We were lucky. We got out in it a little bit yesterday when it all first started. There was like a lull. Like we saw there was going to be a lull.
Yeah.
And it, according to the weather that we saw over the weekend, it was supposed to last. It was supposed to start today, we thought.
Yeah.
But it came in a little early, and so we hadn't gone to the store yet. And but we got there. Everything was safe. It was a little slick outside.
Yeah.
But then we got home, and then it really started hitting.
Yeah. Yeah. And we were a little nervous because we had like a ton of glassware being delivered to the bar. And we scheduled it to be delivered on Monday. It wasn't supposed to roll in until Tuesday. Yeah. And so we were sweating it all day. We were like, man, they're going to deliver all like $1,000 worth of glassware to the bar. And it's just going to sit in front of the place. So I'm hoping it did get delayed. Now I'm hoping it gets delayed at least till Thursday at this point.
Yeah.
We're iced in.
Isn't that crazy, guys? I mean, there's some things about opening a gallery, especially one that has like a full bar and all that with it, that is surprising. Like, I mean, the cost for glasses is like
that's ridiculous.
Man, I don't think it'd be sustainable, but I was thinking like, wow, paper cups would sure be nice about.
Yeah. Well, Renee has joined us and says hi, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Robin says 60 degrees temp in South Carolina. Fred says a beautiful 18 Nevada too. Ugh. And Serenity has joined us. Glad you're home safe. And, it is icy here in Arkansas as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we took it to the crowd with the logo. I can pull up both things if you want to talk about it.
Oh, that'd be great. And plus, the painting I was working on last week.
Oh, it's vastly different.
I completely changed it. So I want to show you guys that too. There's no longer a giant couple lording over the woods.
Do you want to talk about your painting first? You
should. No, let's.
Okay.
Because we do have a winner, and I want to, and I know, like there may be some people that are tuning in just to find it. Plus, we do want to play a game later. I want to show you this. We got a roaring fire. The ice doesn't really bother us. Like we're so blessed in that. Like Jack had a snow day. He's had 2 snow days. Now he's got 3.
Yeah,
and it's all kind of fun. You went to the I want to say the restaurant. Went to the grocery store. We got stuff. We got plenty of like hot cocoa. We're really roughing it over here.
Oh yeah, we're roughing it. Yeah.
But I don't know. We were really hoping we'd get a snow day like this. Like you were saying just last week, you're like, man, if we don't get a snow day, that's gonna suck. Because
because I'm looking forward to it. Jack's like, cool, and I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to take you to school.
You caused it. You caused this.
I'll take it, man. I'll take multiple. The only thing that gets my way is that we've got to get so much done at the bar that I'm like, oh my god, I'm sweating that a little bit. But not having to get up at 7 a.m. is pretty nice too.
Fortunately, if things get a little hectic, a little stressful at the bar, it is a bar. So no, it'll be great, but it's really exciting, guys. Like I want to share more of that, and we can't because we're not there.
Yeah.
But man, it's just I don't know. It's starting to come together, and it's really exciting because I mean, it's going to be the kind of place we really, really wanted, and we've been thinking about for so long. It's just going to be so much fun.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to be there and to have, people come and hang out and chat with people. Like I mean, that's just the biggest thing I love about. That's why I do talks. Like I cannot wait to do that. I mean, like it's just like I don't know. It's just it's really exciting.
yeah,
But
it's
anyway,
gonna be cool.
sorry, we got a winner.
So okay, so basically how this is played out is this is our logo that will on your screen right now. You guys are looking at two different logos. Initially, when we were designing everything, obviously the name was always going to be Yellow Dog. So John did a rendition of a yellow dog, and we were going to put it in a frame, sort of like fancy thing. But what has dictated the layout of this logo a little bit, which is kind of silly, but it's just life, is there's already a pre-existing cabinet sign outside the building. And if you guys, anybody out there knows, it is crazy expensive to completely replace a cabinet sign outside of a business.
This will be the third sign that goes on that cabinet.
Yeah. So that cabinet is already that sort of weird shape where it's got the things out the side and all that. So we basically took that shape and we were like, we have to make the logo this shape.
To be honest, a little bit, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Because there's so many decisions to make. It's kind of nice whenever it
limits you a little bit.
Yeah, whenever you're limited and you're like, okay, well, there's a little bit of constraint.
Yeah.
Plus, it probably would have been like a square or a rectangle.
Yeah.
So this is a different shape, and that's kind of fun.
This is nice. So we went back and forth on this for a long time, and John mentioned the ribbon, and we did all this stuff on it, and so this is what we came up with. Now, once we did it, we were like, should we add a little bit of the likeness to the face because Eagle's older now, and I don't know, it's cute, it adds some depth, whatever, or should we just leave it solid, very like logo-esque? And so we were torn. We decided to take it to the crowd. Was there one you were towards?
Yes.
Oh,
not the winner. But I like them both a lot, and that's really the problem. Is like we
were torn.
Yeah, so we want to take it to our friends and stuff and see if you guys could help us out. And thank y'all for doing that. And but one's got to be a winner, one's got to be a loser.
Yes.
Do you want to announce which one is?
Sure. And I will say I also was leaning towards the one that did not win. Okay, so the one that got the most votes was the one without the lighter face, the one that is solid. It's a solid yellow dog.
So it was really close. Like there were so many people that were going one way and so many
it was
another.
Close.
So I know half of you guys out there are like, "Oh man," and half of you are like, "Hey."
I was leaning towards the lighter face again because the Eagle's getting older. It's cute. It adds a bit more to it, but I get it. What?
What?
Compromise? What?
Yeah. So really, what this is? It's a sign it's the big sign on the outside of the place. But for branding and stuff, we can also use the other one. So, so inside the art bar, I'm going to do a big mural. We're both going to do murals and stuff, but we're going to do a big sign. And on the sign, I'm going to make it like this. So so the big sort of painted sign that's actually going to be to the left of the actual bar in the art bar is going to have like this, but I'm going to hand paint it.
Yeah.
And it'll be like the full. But so many people got more votes, but also so many people made really great. I don't know, like points.
Yeah, a lot of people said that the face popped a bit more if it was solid yellow, which after staring at this forever, I agree. I having built logos, recognize that the less amount of colors, the cheaper it is to print. I get that. So when it was all said and done, I was like, okay, maybe we're overthinking it. It should be the solid one. So I was like, I can get with the crowd on that. So
yeah, they made really good about it being more readable.
Mm-hmm.
And different light conditions, everything. So, and I was just blown away by how much thought people put into this.
I know we had a lot of comments when people were like giving all sorts of thoughts on it, which I totally dug reading. It was awesome.
Man, and that's the thing. And the reason, Jackie and I were saying, well, it wasn't, we weren't sure. We were kind of leaning towards the other one, but I mean, this is like our place. And by that, I mean like us, but also everybody that comes to this place. It's like I want this to be a shared art space where people can come and create art and feel at home and express themselves and be appreciated. So, I mean, I don't know. So I feel like the first step is with the actual sign for the place,
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you guys so much. We do have a winner. And I'll say how I did the winner because we had over 700 likes, hearts, comments, different things um, both my Facebook pages and Instagram. And so what I did was I went I know I was going to start on one spot, and then I was going to go through like counting, and I got a random number generator on the internet to pick a number for it. So I did that, and I started, and I counted it up. I hit that number, and that's how we got the winner. So it's not like drawing things from a hat, but I didn't want to have
Not-
Turkey to write
Yeah, I'm not
something
right
in a hat. Bless her heart.
in a
We
hat.
need a bigger hat, so
Yeah.
I just picked it that way. But do you want to announce the winner?
Sure. Let me say first, my mom is joining us. Says hi, guys. Hey.
Oh my goodness, Marilyn, I
Um,
hope you're feeling okay.
Yes, I need to call her later. Nancy says, I was leaning to the light face. Robin says I chose the lighter face. Fred says, now that you explained the symbolism, the lighter face is better. All of a
See,
sudden, here we go.
I would never
And
go that way.
Robin says, I love the design of the logo. Thank you. And Lauren says, hello to both of you. So thanks for tuning in.
Hello. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to announce the winner.
Oh, cool. And the winner actually did choose the one that won. So
Yeah.
it's kind of work. But remember, guys, this is just the big sign that's outside, and
Right.
so there's tons of branding, tons of stuff. We're
Definitely going to have like one in the bar that's going to be painted really big on the wall, and you're going to do like your traditional sort of paint job on the dog. So
we
it's
should
gonna
have two T-shirts printed, one lighter, one solid. So.
you choose. Okay, the winner was Josh Jono.
Man.
Yeah.
And
So I don't know if he's watching. We actually know him and his wife, and they have a little kid, and they would come to our house, way back in the day and hang out with us. So
Yeah,
that's
long
kind of
time.
fun.
It's been
Yeah,
a
a long
long
time ago.
time.
So that's kind of fun. So if you're watching, you won. Otherwise, I will reach out to you. We appreciate everybody that chimed in on that and gave us their 2 cents. It helped tremendously in the decision process. So
I felt like I was in a beer commercial. Tastes great. Let's fill it. Tastes great. Let's fill it. But that's awesome. But thank you guys so much. And now we have a logo.
woohoo!
So I don't know. I feel like I won.
Well, yeah, and at this point, everything might change. Like we're probably going to rebrand everything: the
Yeah.
show, the websites, everything will be a little bit different. So,
Yeah, so maybe we'll have that on here. Like even like it could be like our Yellow Dog Art Hour or something. I don't know. Because we start streaming from up there, so
yeah.
get furniture.
So yeah. Let me read the comments really fast. Fred says it is charming as busting the dog in the direction he is facing. It all looks great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man.
Lauren says congratulations to the winner, along with Paula Coleman says congratulations, and Ron Captain has joined us. Says hi guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Ron. Thanks for comments, Ron. Too.
Yeah. So the solid one, and that's what we're gonna go with, and we appreciate everybody. Now for your painting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I should say with the logo, the reason that it's like that is because we wanted to be able to put gallery and artboard.
Yeah.
And then we thought, what would we do with the ribbon? Like, we have a ribbon. It's still part of the sign, but it's like additional information, but a way to put that on there without it seeming like
A bullet point of what you offer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe a little way of just saying, hey, it's Brandon Yellow Dog Gallery Artboard, but without it being, Brandon Yellow Dog Gallery Artboard. This is like a long, I don't know.
And
like,
you mentioned that
punctuation.
and you mentioned that it gives it, because initially I was really struggling with this shape with the cabinet, but you mentioned it giving a sort of, classy sort of pub feel, but at least like some age as well. So I was like, okay, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, more traditional. I wanted to put Brandon Yellow Dog established 1971. Last year I was born, but I was not allowed to do that. Oh, and my painting. Well, I got to roll away.
Well, Nancy says now you need to start brewing and venting.
Ooh,
that would be cool.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Squeeze it back. Okay. So if you guys were here last week, it's a totally different couple. Maybe the other couple broke up. I don't know. But they're not here. They're off to, maybe they're off doing bigger and better things. But last week there was this giant. So this is a 4 foot by 3 foot canvas, and the couple was probably at least 3 feet tall or so in the
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, majority of the painting.
All up here was an umbrella, it's up to the top. Then they had a couple, and and so it was real big. It was a dominating piece in this, but it was too dominating.
Yeah.
And so I repainted the couple. So they're up there. I'm not done with it yet.
I think it's like 100 times better, I'll say.
Well, thank you. And make it a little smaller. It let me be able to add more like pathways in here, and then I'm adding a person riding a bicycle, holding an umbrella, riding a bicycle, and so now there's 4 people in the painting, but there's 3 different groups of people. So somebody towards the back that's silhouetted a little bit more.
So how much more do you have on this? Because it almost looks done.
I don't think well, the person in the bicycle, I need to finish them up. I want to go over some more in the background and the sides because I'm kind of silhouetting it. I'm adding more shadow and depth to it, and the couple themselves because I like them, but they're not. It's not quite there. Oh, I don't know if you can they see the fire?
Yeah.
We got a fire going. So over there to the left is a real fire.
Bum, bum, bum. Well, Gina says, "Oh wow, it's beautiful."
Well, thank you.
So very good.
So this is what I've been working on, guys. Although I have not painted on it today, that's a rare day. But
we've been buried in creating a menu for this place. So
and I've been enjoying it so much because
it's made me hungry. That's
yeah, we haven't really too much today. We've been talking about food all day long. After the live stream, we're gonna make some pizzas. So, gosh,
and it's not like the place. It's not an extensive. This is the deal. It's not an extensive menu because we're trying to stay within certain like health code parameters.
I mean, that's not like it's not going to be like a dirty place. It's not a health code like that.
No, it's not like that.
Really, with so many rats.
No. if you cook certain things, you have to have a grease trap, which we have access to. We don't want to access it. So there's certain foods that you can serve that you don't have to mess with that, which is where we're trying to stay within this certain foods we serve parameters. So
we don't want to catch it.
We don't want to like cook things. So it basically it's like a series of yeah. Ew, that
steak tartare and sushi.
Steak tartare, gross. But it would be so we were just figuring out like different dessert charcuterie boards and savory charcuterie boards. That's really kind of the realm we're staying in. So, well, Nancy says lovely, and Barbara says I love it. Speaking of the painting. Randy says, "Are you going to serve Hot Pockets?" No, no, we are not.
No,
and it's not.
I wish we could.
I know.
We could, but we'd have to. It'd be like a light grease trap thing. Yes. There is a grease trap in the place. It's just that we'd have to split it with the restaurant next to us, and we're not a restaurant, so we don't want to.
Yeah,
we don't have to pay for half of a really expensive grease trap unless we have to.
And that's what's weird about it is like. When we went and checked this, I think I might have said this on another stream, but when I talked to the health code guy and the place before us served hot dogs, and they didn't have to follow some rules, and so I asked the guy, I was like, "Can we do certain things with like a toaster oven or a microwave?" And the minute I said those words, he was like, "Oh no, 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 no." And I was like, "Well, but the guys before us had a hot dog roller that just heated hot dogs," and he was like, "Oh, I don't care about hot dogs." And I was like,
"It's like nothing hot. You can have a microwave. I don't care about it."
But scary, like processed meat, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah. And then I asked about all the charcuterie board stuff, and he was like, "Oh yeah, stuff, cured meats, you're good, all this stuff." So
it'll be fun. So yeah. Like Randy, we're not gonna have hot pockets, but we're gonna have some fun things. I think like we're gonna have a s'mores board. Where you can get it, it's like based on s'mores and stuff. We have these dessert boards that have a lot of. We've been putting together all day, like pricing stuff out. Which I mean, it sounds so delicious, but all these different like things like on s'mores boards. There's like marshmallow cream that's been like bruleed, and toasted, and chocolate, spreadable stuff, and peanut butter stuff. And
Oh, I have a question for the crowd. How many people are into Nutella? Is that because
yeah, it's
I
Nutella.
mentioned it as a spread. John cringed. I don't know if I've ever had it, but it is listed on so many dessert charcuterie boards.
Yeah, it's like hazelnut chocolate.
Which
I just never.
I can see it being good, but I'm curious out there if that's a thing. Like, is that like people love that stuff?
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. Fred says that's really amazing how you just erased them and turned them around. Speaking of your painting.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I
wish it was like I get really jealous with digital artists that can like I click.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, white paint
for days. Nancy says chocolate donuts on the menu with coconut.
Man, there we go.
I mean, without the coconut, but I'm on board. Paula says, love it, and the fire is nice too. Oh,
thank you.
Nice. Randy says, and Polish sausage. No, there won't be Polish sausage. No. Barbara says, but will there be donuts? Donuts are a thing. Apparently, this is a thing.
I was wondering about donuts. You know what I would like to? I can't eat donuts right because I'm gluten intolerant apparently. So I really want donuts. But you know what sounds good to me? And I don't know why. And maybe this is gross, but like a maple bacon donut, like with bacon, like chunks of.
Of course, that's good.
Just the savory, salty sweetness of it.
What's funny about it is that when I get together with Nancy, we would always like go for a run, and then we'd brew in the run with like donuts, and she would get the chocolate covered donut with coconut sprinkles, which is gross, and I would get the bacon one with the maple drizzle on it, and she thought that was gross. So I mean, maybe we need to have both of them.
I know, maybe.
Barbara Brand says donut holes would save space.
There you go. Yeah.
Fred says donuts. Randy says I think everyone loves Nutella. And he says I can take it or leave it. Gina says no Nutella, thanks. And Fred says it's basically chocolate. Kelly has joined us, says I don't like it, but most people I know love it.
I mean, I've always felt disappointed with it. I guess because it had a nutty flavor, and people say, "Oh, it's chocolate," and then I'll eat it, but it's kind of sort of a different. I mean, well,
maybe we need to get
not Hershey's. I mean, but I have a very simple Americanized palate of Hershey's chocolate, and then other places like that. It's only 3% chocolate. It's not really It's not really a lot of chocolate to me.
Huh.
Oh, one of the charcuterie board things I was thinking about, we were thinking about, is like a starving artist charcuterie board. God. This is kind of funny. I don't know if we'll make the cut, but we have a lot of different price points, but also just stuff that's fun. So I was thinking a charcuterie board, which is usually fancy, but it's made with all not fancy stuff, but stuff that's actually tastes good. But for instance, and whether or not somebody thinks this tastes good is it's a very personal choice.
Yes,
but there's canned cheese. So canned cheese on crackers can be when I say this out in public out loud,
you feel like
it doesn't sound like as good of an idea as it did in my head. But it's all these different little things though. So but it's just like an assortment, like a little tray of all this little fun kind of kitschy sort of, I don't know, stuff that's just fun to eat.
Twinkies, Twinkies.
Yeah, maybe like a Twinkie, cut up, fancy wise, with a little chocolate drizzle on it, with a little,
That's funny.
I don't know.
A little drizzle. That's ridiculous.
Vienna weenies, maybe. I don't know. You can have those little ramekin sort of thing.
Well, Karen is joining us. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. She says I do not like Nutella. Nancy does like Nutella. Beth has joined us, says, I'm so excited for you guys. The place sounds incredible. I hope you make it down there. I hope to make it down there one day and stop in. That would be awesome. That'd be so cool. Serenity has joined us, says, not a huge hazelnut fan. Hershey makes a chocolate spread similar, but without the hazelnut. That's probably the stuff we're going to end up using because we did find that, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Randy says pigs in a blanket. I don't know. It all depends on what the health code guy will let us do is really kind of what it's with that, because I don't know if that qualifies as a hot dog.
I know, or kolache. I wonder if we bought it from a place, like a donut place. We wouldn't be making donuts, So we go somewhere and buy the donuts, like what's that place that makes it like what is that?
Oh,
Kolache Haven?
Kolache Haven, but they're going out of business.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But a place like that, so if we got fresh donuts and that, I mean, I don't know.
Fred says a bacon Bloody Mary. That will
Yeah,
be
there
on
you
the
go.
menu. That will definitely be there. We will have to like preview the bacon. I'm not sure how that would work. That would be fun.
But one of the things we're going to do too, though, is have the menus of local restaurants.
Yeah.
So that because we really want to support the people around us, and also like if somebody wants to come and do a DIY kit, do some art, have a drink, and get dinner, from a restaurant over there, and but sit in our place and have it. That'd be great,
Yeah.
So it sounds great.
Well, Barbara says everything's better with bacon. My mom says sounds yummy. Bacon donuts. Barbara says no Nutella. It kills orangutans by destroying their habitat. I like orangutan. I did not know that.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Dang.
Beth says it's a thing. And my mom says Nutella on toast is good for a quick breakfast snack.
Oh,
Nancy says I like the starving artist board. That's kind of fun.
thank you.
And Fred says food art. Randy says I make really great bran muffins. I could bring some in. Might have to hire you for muffin making. And Barbara says
Randy
a tray with a donut hole, a raisin, a milk dud, a pickle, a Vienna sausage, a jelly belly, and a marshmallow.
There you go.
Starving artist. That kind of sounds gross, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Well, I thought about having a thing too, because for what like actual like artists and people like in college, one really early iteration, and this is on the cutting room floor pretty quick, but having a little area that had kind of fun but different things like almost like when you go to a hotel and sometimes like they want to have they'll have a little store and they'll have all these different meal things you can get, and sometimes they're kind of fun, sometimes they're different. I thought that might be kind of neat if you had like a little store, in a little sign over says don't be a starving artist. So it wouldn't be like a big money maker. It would just be something. So, somebody would eat something, but then we decided to go a whole different direction.
Yeah. Well, Randy says Nutella is good on frozen waffles.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. And Fred says only deconstructed food. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so let's do some trivia because it's already 8:30. Does anybody out there have a genre they want to do? We could do general, entertainment, there's geography, science.
We did geography last time, and then we had to leave it. I mean,
that's right.
We did it, but we wanted to try to get a better grade, and then
such overachievers.
We did get a better grade though, I think.
Barely.
Well,
and Jack's the geography guy, and he left mid quiz.
Yeah, and he and I think like we left that we did general, if I remember right, and then quite a few of the general was geography questions.
Yeah,
you're like, oh man.
There's food and drink. There's history.
Maybe
science
food
and
drink. We're talking about food.
Okay, that's good. Let's do food and drink. Randy suggested dictionary. I'll be honest, dictionary is never a good choice because a lot of those questions have to be spelled out. And as much as I love John, I'm not spelling words.
Yeah, we don't really watch movies with subtitles too much.
I mean, Jack actually.
Whenever they sneak up and they're in it, you read them great. But there's like a movie where you have to read everything.
It's usually when the subtitles hit, it's when I've just shoved a giant bite into my mouth and I'm like, oh, there's subtitles. I've got to read it. But that's where Jack comes in. Jack will actually like jump in and read the subtitles more often than I will, which is cool. Okay, let's do
jelly beans.
Let's do food and entertainment, people. Let's do it.
Hey, I'm wondering, can anybody hear any music in the background, or is it completely silent to you guys?
Yeah, I'm curious too. There is a slight bit of music.
Yeah, we have a little bit of music playing in the background, but it's copyright free. Because we were trying, if it's just dead silence. But
okay. Fred says, I was thinking food and drink, staying on topic. Excellent choice. Okay,
wow.
Here we go. Food and drink. Let's do it.
I'm excited.
Are you? Okay, first question. Oh, that you should get this. You're a drink nerd.
Okay.
What 3 ingredients make a 52 cocktail? Your face.
Ah, gosh.
A lot of people are saying silent, and then Fred says slightly hear it. Oh, Fred says you can play my music anytime, no charge.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Turn it up a little bit.
your options are A, vermouth, sambuca, cream de cacao. B, Kahlua, Bailey's, Irish cream, and Grand Marnier, which I can never pronounce. C, Bailey's, Irish cream, vodka, and gin. Or D, vodka, Midori, or vermouth.
Oh my gosh. I've heard of this, but I've never had it.
B52. I mean, a lot. Like, there's some A's.
Yeah, I'm thinking that A was a Midori, right?
A is vermouth, sambuca, and cream cacao.
Oh, Sambuca. That's okay.
Oh wait, there's some B's. We got some B's.
Mm.
Oh, Crystal's joining us. Says sounds wonderful. Yum. We're thinking to move close by, maybe. Oh, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
cool.
Well, I will say Denton is a pretty awesome place.
It is. It's
I mean, if
nice.
you're going for anywhere in Texas, Denton is like
It
the
is kind of nice because it's the town's not that huge. It's not a big town, but in 30 minutes you could be downtown Fort Worth. 30, 40 minutes you're downtown Fort Worth, downtown Dallas.
yeah, and it's like a small Austin, and Austin's awesome, except it's way overpopulated.
Yeah, traffic in Austin's nuts. Yeah.
Okay, so I will say there's quite a few that are saying B, which is Kahlua, Bailey's, Irish cream, and Grand Marnier.
Gosh.
I would say B because I have no idea. I feel like you should know this. You're our mixologist over there.
Am I? Oh no.
Because I'm.
Oh no.
I mean, I could serve a mean glass of wine.
Well, B would go with B52. Okay, let's go with B.
Let's go with B.
I'm thinking A or B, but
All right. Oh, it's B.
yeah.
Way to go, crowd.
Yeah,
It was
very
all
good,
you.
guys.
All right, next question. Which type of food is chowder? Okay, a dessert, a soup, a salad, or a pasta?
No, I think we all know it's a soup.
Chowder.
Mm.
Remember, we went to Boston and got some chowder, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, everybody agrees it is soup. Very good. Okay, which restaurateur was buried in a white suit and bow tie in Louisville, in 1980?
Oh.
Do you want to guess before I read them?
I'm gonna call it Sanford. Gosh, I can't name his name right now, but KFC guy, Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. Yeah, there's Egon Rene, Colonel Sanders, Papa John, Ronald McDonald. So, Randy says he could put the hurt on a bowl of chowder.
After that shenanigans Papa John got it with the NFL, he might have wished.
I know the stockholders did.
Yeah, he had to sell the company, didn't he, or get out of it?
I think the board made him leave. Okay, Colonel Sanders. That seems to be the crowd's favorite. Yes.
It had to be so weird too. Like Papa John, like you got to leave, but I'm Papa.
Okay. In which country would you not expect coffee to be grown?
Oh.
Kenya, Iceland, Brazil, Colombia.
Well, I would think Iceland.
I mean, I would think that too because Colombia and Brazil are like the biggest producers. Brazil, I think, is
There's
the
Kenyan
biggest.
coffee, I think. Is there Icelandic coffee?
I mean, I've never heard of it. It seems like an odd question.
Coffee.
There is iced coffee.
Maybe they invented it.
All right, well let's go with Iceland.
Like,
That seems to be the crowd's pick anyway. All right, very good. We might actually do okay in this.
oh, we're gonna do great.
She's so positive. We're doing great.
We're gonna do amazing.
Which cookery writer and TV chef's father was a British chancellor of the Exchequer? I can't pronounce it.
Checker.
Sure. Let's go with that. What is that? I have no idea what that is.
What are the
Chancellor. Oh, okay. We got Rick Stein, Nigella Lawson, Ainsley Harriet, Bill Granger.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea.
Amy says there's a B trend going on. I'm telling you, whenever you don't know the answer, B you're saying it's the way to go.
Oh, well, B?
Well, B?
I have no idea. I couldn't name all the cookery writers.
I don't.
I was thinking, I hope it's Julia Childs.
Well, and like I just go to you know,
Ramsay,
yeah, Gordon Ramsay. I mean, like that's actually the one reality. Like we'll watch the Great British Bake Off, but outside of that show, I don't get into those like cooking baking shows. Like
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't get that angry about food.
Just makes me hungry. Okay, a lot of people are saying B.
All right, let's do B.
Let's try it. Oh, see?
We're winners.
Yay! Oh, this we should get this. Slicing which vegetable often causes tears in the eyes?
Oh, onion.
Do you want to guess?
Onion.
We got onion, potato, beetroot, or a carrot.
Well, that's good. I mean, sometimes when you say we should get this, I get nervous. I think, man, if I don't get it, I'm going to look really dumb.
All right, here we go. Onion. Way to go, crowd. Okay. Which of the following meals is said to be typically American? All right, we got gooseberry tart, apple pie.
That old American staple, the gooseberry tart.
You're fine.
I hope it's canned cheese and Vienna wheaties.
Yeah, really. Fred says anything if you catch a finger in there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's funny. Randy says you can prevent the tears by holding a matchstick in your teeth. That's interesting. That sounds dangerous, but interesting. Okay.
Jackie avoids the tears by getting into it.
I mean, you could avoid the tears by not cooking at all, which is my jam. Okay, so your options are gooseberry tart, apple pie, pizza, or a chimichanga.
So what is considered American?
Typically American.
Oh, it has to be apple pie, but I mean, pizza is pretty. Yeah.
I would go with apple pie. Let's do it.
I mean, I know pizza in Italy, but I mean,
okay. Apple pie it is.
Yay.
Okay, what color is the exterior of a traditional eggplant?
Well, purple, isn't it?
Well, that's what I would assume, unless there's something there that I don't know. They've got brown, yellow, purple, or red. Fred says nothing says American like gooseberries.
Yeah, the gooseberries.
Really
Gooseberries. It's like, well, I'd say deoxygenated purple.
Oh, look at you pulling out! Wow, official color over there. Okay,
color.
All right. Are we ready to try purple? I mean, I feel like this might be a trick question, but let's go with it. Okay.
No, we're on a roll. We're getting 100% on this.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Good deal. It's purple. Okay. What type of food is chow mein?
Delicious.
Delicious. We've got dal or hall. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Noodles, spinach, pasta.
Well, it kind of gets you the noodles and the pasta, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I mean,
noodles.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume the noodles are made differently.
Noodles are just fun to say too.
Noodles.
It's a good name for like a poodle.
Oh, that is cute.
Come here, Noodles.
Look at you. All right, noodles. Let's give it a try. Very good. Okay, which of these is
a lot of questions? I feel like we've already done
This goes on forever, people. Forever.
I mean, I like the questions. It's just I'm wanting to do well. I'm wanting to
get 100%. Already. I got 100.
No, we're gonna If it was over now, we would have, yeah. Okay. We got it, though. We got it. We can
All
do
right, we
this.
can do this. Which of these is a hot sauce?
Whoa.
Okay, this
We,
kind
we
of
should get this.
yeah, custard,
Custard.
velat, I don't know, Mornay or Tabasco.
Oh, gosh. The Tabasco.
Tabasco. Yay! Good job.
Let me ask you guys this. Those of you that your Bloody Mary, do you think Tabasco is better or Cholula?
Oh, that's a good question. We got 100, by the way.
Mm.
Very good
What does
crowd.
that question feel like? It feels like we do right now.
We are definitely not going to do another one because we're going to just sit on that 100.
That's the last time we'll ever do in trivia, guys.
Yeah.
We've been out champions.
Fred says genius.
Yeah.
And Randy says it's pronounced velouté.
Ooh.
I don't know. So,
What is velouté sauce? I wonder what it's made of.
I don't know. Mike Citronus says, what's happening with your artwork? How's it going? How's it coming along?
Good.
We have decided on the logo. It is official. Now we start branding things. The ice storm has put a little damper on getting some things done this week, but it's coming along. It's like, but I feel like it's like a lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of hurry up and wait.
Especially, when it comes to because it's going to have a full bar. It's an art bar, but really, like the bulk of it is art making and selling art in a gallery and all that. But but because it does have a full bar, there's a lot of licensing and stuff you have to go through and get, and a lot of that is just fill it. For Jackie's been handling all that and filling out forms. Then you wait. And I'll say, "Oh, we need another one." Then you got to drive all over the place and get it.
Yeah.
Get it stamped, get it looked at, get it tweaked, and then.
I mean, get it notarized. Every single part of this process has to be notarized by multiple different people. I mean, that's where notaries make their money. It's like the ABC stuff. I'm convinced. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, Randy says it's like Bochamol mill. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but made with chicken stock instead of milk.
Oh.
It's a great sauce, he says.
Wow.
So I don't know what to try. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. With this ice storm, we're on like a frozen pizza diet. So.
Oh, I made chili yesterday.
That's true. John made chili, and it was probably the best chili you've ever made.
Wow.
And normally he makes chili with like that 2-alarm chili packet. And this you didn't. You made it on your own, and it was fantastic.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and tomorrow I'll make chicken soup, I think. But it's a really good chicken soup that we've been making the last two times.
They've been really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Well, Mike says my sister's a notary if you need someone close by. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll keep that in mind because I'm hoping that we are in the end stage of that, but I'm continuously surprised. How much paperwork is involved?
It's been a ton of paperwork, and it takes long. It's weird stuff like you have to run an article in the newspaper, and it's like most people don't even get newspapers anymore. But you have to write another article, then you have to run another article and ad, and then you have to run down. It's just it's.
I mean,
it's just a weird little thing.
You have to run an ad in the newspaper announcing that you exist to get the light. It's just so funny. But I mean, who reads this stuff? I worked in newspapers and I recognize that they're not read. I don't even know. Whatever. It's weird. Fred says, "Are you going to do a soda fountain type drinks?"
Yeah. Well, we won't have. We will. We won't have. We'll have sodas and things like that. I'd like to have some fancy sodas, like, and some specialty stuff.
Yeah.
Well. And so we're putting all that together, but even though it's going to have like a full bar, we want it to have as much other stuff. So we're having espressos, lattes, cappuccinos, all that kind of fun stuff as well. So we'll have that, and we're going to have. We're looking into maybe doing smoothies as well. So smoothies, fun sort of things.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate teas, hot tea.
Yeah, we're gonna have lots. Yeah. We'll have lots of options.
Yeah, because half our friends drink, other half of our friends don't drink. And and that's so we want something for everybody, to come in and feel just as welcome, and for kids to be able to come in with their parents, and and
Yeah, lots of cool
yeah,
options
like
there
during the
too.
summers and stuff, during the art making stuff.
Well, Randy says, I haven't made my famous Dr. Pepper chili in 2 years. I should make some and bring it to you.
Wow.
Absolutely. You remember way back in the day when we had the chili off with all our friends?
Yeah.
So this is a funny story. This was like 17 years ago. We had a chili off. And so, because I'm a big Cincinnati chili fan, obviously he's all Texas, whatever. And so we had some friends over. They all made chili. So we all had like vats of chili, and everybody had some. I forget who won. I don't know if it was really about that. But what was weird about it, and I don't know if you remember this, what was weird about it is at the end of the night, and we probably have been drinking quite a bit. But by the end of the night, we had leftover chili in everybody's pots. So we threw it all into one big pot, and we made a vat of everybody's chili.
I don't remember that, really.
Yeah, this is where it gets weird.
Oh.
We made a vat.
Here's where it gets weird. I like that.
We made a vat of everybody's chili, and then different people ate it. I know I had some, and it was like, I mean, I don't know how much drunk talk this was, but everybody liked it. They were like, "Oh, that's pretty good. This is good." And so we all ate it. But then that night, when everybody went to sleep,
Yeah,
we all had weird
I
dreams.
do remember that.
super weird
Everybody
dreams.
had crazy.
And the next day, we were talking to people randomly, and they were like, "Oh my god, like
Yeah,
the dream I had last night."
Then
was
that's funny.
so-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's probably one of our friends had LSD chili.
I don't even know.
We're like,
But it was so weird.
oh, yeah, with mushrooms, they actually magic forest.
It was wild.
That
But-
was weird. We also had a double deck off.
Oh yeah, that was fun. And we've had hot chocolate offs. That was fun too. Those are good. Anyway, so it
We
gets
should do
wild.
that at the gallery. Have a thing where people can bring up stuff they want
Yeah.
and have prizes.
Beth says, will you guys do t-shirts with the logo? Yes, we will absolutely do t-shirts. Actually, hopefully pretty soon, and then we can offer them for people. So yeah, we will definitely be doing that. Fred says, and coffee drinks? ? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nancy says hot cider. We'll probably do
That's
that.
a good idea.
Yeah, I didn't thought
think
about
of
that. That is a good idea.
But yeah, with the coffee, we know we're gonna have cappuccino, espresso,
Yeah.
regular coffee, of course. But then we're looking into like with the latte and all that sort of stuff. So, and also like different syrups can go into coffees. I don't really know a lot about that, but we know the espresso, cappuccino for sure, and regular coffee. And then I'm sure there's going to be some more too. But
Yeah.
we already have we already have the machine thing for that at least. But it's like, what other kind of things can you do?
Yeah.
Because we're not going to be like a full coffee house, so we're not going to have like a barista that's just making, like measuring everything out by the that sort of, I don't know, like, but we want to have really good coffee though.
Yeah.
Really good espresso, really good cappuccino.
Well, and Fred says, do you need a different license to do coffees? No, we don't. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. The license we're getting, it's for we're getting the license for everything. And we're also getting the open late hours license.
Yeah.
Everything. We're just getting all the licenses. Like Jackie loves filling out forms so much.
Anyway, Crystal says, which logo did you guys choose? We let the crowd choose, and the majority of the votes went to the solid dog. John and I were both favoring the lighter face dog, but after the crowd numbers came in and all the commentary on it, we were like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
The solid dog. I get it.
That's some really, really good points.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Fred says weird about the chili. Yes, it was weird. It was a weird night. Nancy says somebody put pot in it. And then Fred says, was that mushroom chili?
Yeah.
Yes, probably was. And then he says, you can use the syrups for different flavored soda drinks too. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a good thought.
So, but that's pretty much it, guys. We appreciate you chiming in on the logo and all that stuff, and helping us decide. And I guess next week we'll do this all over again with more updates. Hopefully we'll be getting back to Houston.
Yeah.
That'll be crazy.
Yeah, this Saturday we're going down to Houston for an art show that we're actually doing. Yeah, I didn't even think it's funny with the ice and everything.
Yeah,
It's funny, like I hadn't even thought about this weekend, but yeah, we're going to Houston to start an art show, and so I'll be there and I'll be doing like a talk or something, or doing a.
You're looking at me like what am I doing?
Well, it's funny since the ice, everything's been crazy. But then next week I'm flying back to Houston. It'll just be me,
Yeah,
and then I'll be doing like an art night and some
Yeah.
gallery walk and.
that'll be fun. So regardless, we will be here same bat time, same bat channel Tuesday of next week, and we'll give you guys more updates and do more trivia. And
Yeah.
you'll be farther along on probably a totally different painting at that point.
Yeah, and Houston peeps will be in Houston. So this
Yeah.
weekend, I don't remember the times or anything.
That's true.
I don't know
So that's true. Anybody out there that's watching from Houston, we will be. There's the art reception is Sunday, and oh gosh, I wish I had the time in front of me. I think it's like 6 p.m. But
And we'll post everything.
yeah, we'll post it on
So-
social. But we'll be there for the art reception on Sunday.
But,
So,
but it's there to help benefit real abilities. I think. Like
yeah,
that
yeah, yes.
documentary film sort of thing that goes on in Houston. So we're gonna be a part of that.
Yeah. Well, Fred says this is great. Love being here. Thank you guys. Happy Tuesday. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thanks,
Always,
guys.
Fred. It's a blast to see you on here. And Crystal says awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff, and we will be back next Tuesday.
Yeah, and we'll be back in 15 seconds because I still don't know how to end this thing. But
Never.
I do have to roll over here to
We'll never figure
get
it
the
out.
process started. But thank you guys, and thanks to our Patreon supporters.
Woohoo!
Here they are now.
Thanks again, guys. We really appreciate the support and all the Patreon supporters. We appreciate it so much. We've up those names. But everybody be safe out there and stay warm. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See, I'm really bad at ending things. I cannot end this.
See, I'm really good at holding still.
Yeah, freeze frame. Okay. Bye bye.